Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be converting a coloring page into a SVG. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video. I hope you guys find it helpful. We'll be working in Silhouette Studios today. No cutting, just designing. First, we're going to go to Google to find our image. We're going to look for a Bart coloring page image. Once you find the image that you want on Google, you're going to select it, and then you're going to right click and save. It will save the image as. If you have Silhouette Studios Business Edition, you could just simply copy the image and paste it. But just for those people who don't have it, so we'll just do it the basic way. So I have my image. I'm going to right click. Okay, right click and save image as. I put in the title in which I want to save it. I already have so many on my computer, so I'm not going to save this one, but you get the drift. So I'm going to press cancel. Now I'm going to go back into Silhouette Studios. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to insert it in, so I go to File. I'm going to go to Merge, because if you go to Open, it'll open another page. So you want to go to Merge so you can add it on your working surface. And then I find the folder in which my image is located, which for me is going to be in Downloads. Let me scroll to the top. Find your image you're looking for. You're going to select it and press OK. Once you have your image on your artboard, you're going to make it bigger so you can see it. Because if your eyes anything like mine, that's little. So we're going to expand our image using one of the white buttons in the corner along the perimeter of the picture. Now, first step in making this image a SVG is going over to our tracing tool. And the tracing tool is located on the tools panel on the right side of your screen. It's the fifth one from the top. So you're going to open the trace panel. And once you open the trace panel, you click select trace area. You're going to take your cursor and hover over your picture, and you're going to highlight the area. Okay, if you happen to not cover the whole picture, there's no need to start over. You're going to take one of those dots on the edge of the picture, and you're going to stretch it to cover your entire image. You want your entire image to be outlined in yellow, because the yellow highlighted area is showing you your tracing pattern. So make sure you have everything covered, all of his hair, all of his fingers, all of his shoes, everything. And once you have everything selected, you're going to go and use under trace style, we're going to choose trace. And also you can use the threshold to adjust in case you might have broken lines or it didn't completely cover all the areas you want to trace. You can use the threshold to adjust the coverage area. And once you have your desired cover area, you press the trace button. You'll see a red outline appear around your image. You separate the two, and you can go in and erase the black and white image. I just simply right click and then press delete. Now we have our outline of our Bart, which is what we need. So we're going to click on Bart, highlighting him, and then we're going to right click and we're going to release compound path. When you release the compound path, it allows the picture to turn into several different layers of shapes and objects, which is what we need to customize it. So now that you have it individually separated, you're going to go in and highlight the areas you want to change, and then you simply customize the image. Today we're going to do Bart in Craft Craze colors, which is purple and green. So you go to your paint palette, which is the third one from the top on the right hand side, and you choose your desired colors. Starting with his shirt and his shorts, Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So we're gonna fill in all of the colors that we need. We're gonna finish filling his shirt and being mindful of the small areas in his shirt. So make sure you select all the pieces. Oh, excuse me. It's always good to pay close attention to detail when you're doing this type of stuff. Even though it may go unnoticed, depending on how minute the detail is, but still you want to try to pay attention. So now that we have his shirt purple, we are going to go in and we're going to fill in his skin. So for this Bart, we're going to make him African American because that's my choice. And this is my choice, period. So I'm going to go to, well, first I'm going to turn off the matte so you can kind of have like a better view. So to turn off the matte, you go to your page setup and then it says cut a matte and you just turn it to none. Now what I should have done was move Bart off to the side, but I didn't. So we're just going to move along. So now we're going to change his skin tone. So I'm going to go back to my paint palette. Well, actually, I'm going to upload, I downloaded a color palette for skin tones, for all skin tones. So when I do my custom characters, I can have a chart to work by. So I'm going to go to a file. Oops, I pressed the new, disregard that. Going back to my canvas, I'm going to go up and choose file, merge. And then you see I have my skin tones chart. So I click it and select it and press OK. Now I have my color palette. And to choose the different shades that I want, I'm going to go back to my paint palette and use my eyedropper tool to select the color off of this picture because it's only a picture. Now, if you make a mistake like I just did, you can always do Control Z or Command Z if you have a Mac. I'm not sure, but Control Z on a PC and it'll undo your last action. So now I have my color selected. Now I'm just going to fill in the spaces. Start with his head and then his arms. And then another nifty trick you can do, if you want to select more than one area at a time, like when I get ready to do his legs, I'm just going to do both legs at once. So you will click one area, hold down the shift key, and then click the next area that you want to highlight, the next area. And once you have both of them highlighted or all your desired areas highlighted, then you can go in and choose the color you want to fill it with. So left leg, right leg. Click shift. While holding shift, you press the other leg, then you go in your color panel, and boom, both legs are colored. Now we're going to get into his shoes. So let's change his, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to do his eyes. I'm doing a voice recording because I did this from a live. This recording is from a live I did in my group on Facebook, which is also Craft Craze. Go to Facebook and find us and tell us YouTube sent you. We would love to have you as a part of our community. The link to join the group will be in the bio description below. So now we're going to go in and change the color of his shoes to match his outfit. So we're going to make the main part purple. And then we'll highlight it with some green, so he can match. I think that's still his shoe. It could be a part of his socks, but nonetheless, we're going to make it green. And we're going to make the bottom of his shoes green as well. Oop, wrong part. Make sure you pay close attention when you are selecting your area, what you want to fill. But remember, Control Z will take you back to where you just came from. So we got one shoe green. Let's do the other shoe. I'll make that green as well. Double checking, make sure I have the right area selected. Then go in and choose my green. And it's easy to match your colors if you work from the recently used color palette. So you go in and make his eyes white. Now, at first, I definitely clicked the wrong area. The area which I clicked, which you're going to see in 1 second, the area I chose when I was trying to fill in his eye was kind of, this the part of the chart where it tell you how to fill the shape in, whether you want a solid fill, a gradient fill, or a pattern. And I just clicked solid because it was white, but I really supposed to click the white on the recently used palette side. Nonetheless, got that together. We're going to color both eyes white. Zoom in so we can get a better view. And now we're trying to color his outline. Now, this gave me trouble. Normally, I can just click a line and it'll go big, but it wanted to be difficult today. So, I just kept working, and I finally got the whole body highlighted so I can fill in his outline. Boom. Thank you, computer. So, see how you filled it in with black, but that made me notice it's a couple spots missing some filling, which is like in the palm of his hands and his ear. Ouch. I'll go in and fill those in with black. And once I get those areas filled, excuse me. Once I get those areas filled, I'm going to work on getting rid of this red line that he have around his outline. And I also missed the spot on his shoe, so I need to go and fill that in as well. Okay, now that that is about done, we're gonna go in, and there's actually 2 rings, the inner circle and the outer circle. We're going to make the outer circle black as an outline. So I'm going to zoom in so I can see better, make sure I'm selecting the right area, and I'm going to go in and fill it in with black. Booyah. Okay, now you can kind of see the red around him a little better since I zoomed in a little bit. You can see, well, you can't really see it better now, but it's there. So to get rid of this red line, what you have to do is you're going to highlight your entire picture, which you'll see very soon. I had to do a voiceover because, baby, I was talking like we was having a regular old get-together. So I was also answering questions. If you join our group on Facebook, we are a very helpful group. The members help each other. The admin makes sure that we go above and beyond to answer any question you guys may have. So please join us. This is Craft Craze again. Craft Craze. Now I'm going to select the entire Bart and all his little elements. Make sure everything is highlighted. And I'm going to go to the lines panel, which is the fourth one down on the right hand side. And I'm going to go to the area where you see the lines are colored, because that's where you can control the colors of your lines. And you can either make it transparent black or whatever to complement your picture that you're fixing. So I'm going to make mine black. So once I do that, I don't know if you notice, but the red is gone. And you could simply stop here and you have a custom SVG, or you can move a little further. Let's add a brand. In the group, originally I did a Nike, but now I think I'll do Adidas. Why not? So when you get ready to add your other image, we are going to go to Google once again and find the image that we need. I'm just clicking stuff. So now we're back on Google. We're going to search for the Adidas logo. And we're going to go in and find the logo that we want. And again, just like we did with the Bart picture, we're going to find the image. And we're going to right click and save image as. Or if you have business edition, or if you have business edition, you can simply paste it. I'm saying you can copy it. But you will copy image, or either copy image or save image as. Go through the steps of saving your image. Press save. And go back into Silhouette Studios. And we're going to click on our canvas. Merge. Find our image. Select it and choose OK. And just like we did Bart, we're going to expand. Then we're going to go to our tracing panel. Well, first you're going to expand it. Go to your tracing area. Highlight your area you want to trace. Choose trace. Your image is traced. You can erase the Google image. Look at me getting ahead of myself trying to change colors in. I forgot to release the compound path. So don't forget, in order to edit, you have to release the compound path. That is very important. Look at me just ready to do stuff. So, remembering, release compound path. Separate everything into different layer segments. And then you simply fill in the color. I attempted to do a melanin gradient, but in the end, it didn't really match his outfit. But it's okay. I was just trying to give you guys different options on, how you can change the colors. So it doesn't all have to be the same color. You can change it. It can be any color you want it to be, depending on the type of image that you're feeling. So I'm just going to go through and choose the colors that I want. So I decided to use my recently used colors. Oh, no, actually I have to select these colors because I haven't used them yet. Thank you guys for bearing with me. If you have any questions or if it's something that I skipped through or I was moving too fast or talking too fast or you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer them. And if you're wondering, Silhouette Studios Basic Edition is free. I can't remember the price of Business Edition, but I feel like it's worth the investment just being able to save your files in different formats. And no, I am not sponsored by Silhouette. But it's Silhouette Studios if you want to sponsor me. Hey. So we're just going to continue to choose our colors and fill in the Adidas logo. And pretty much after that, we are going to group it. I will group it together, and then I'll place it on Bart's shirt. Find the proper placement. If you guys have found this video helpful, could you please leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, come and join us in our Facebook group. Do all of that or any of that, and it would be greatly appreciated. And feel free to drop some video suggestions below. I do all sorts of crafts from sublimation to vinyl, epoxy, resin, paintings. So just let me know if you have any suggestions or any questions for future video ideas. Y'all see my little Tunk? That's Olivia. She's never far away. She got to make sure that mama stays safe. So she like to hold it down. She always somewhere at your feet taking a nap. So I'm going to use those same colors to fill in for the word Adidas. And here I noticed when filling in this A that it was a circle sitting on top of the other letter, of the base letter. So I'm going to go in and show you how to change it. Because at first I'm like, what's wrong? Why is it not doing it? I couldn't figure it out. But then I thought, oh, wait, it's probably on top of another layer. And it was. So once I figured it out, I know that I needed to separate the two. And now I'm just showing you the two different pieces of the A. And I'm going to go back in and show you how to separate them or how to remove that inner circle. So to remove the inner circle, you're going to see the circle is there. So I'm going to show you how to remove it. So you're going to click the A, make it white. I was like, maybe I can make it white, and it disappeared. It didn't work. So you're going to take, this is how you fix it. I'm going to highlight both parts of the A, the inner circle and the outside. And I'm going to go to my modify panel, which is like a square and a circle inside of each other. So once I go, so I'm going to highlight both the pieces of the A. Go over to my modify panel, which is there. And then you're going to go to subtract. And what it's going to do is going to take that circle out. Now I do that for all the letters that have a filling inside of them. So both the D's, both the A's. Subtract, subtract, highlight, subtract. And now that I have that done, I can go in and fill in my colors with no problem. Now that that's all filled in, we're going to go in and highlight the Adidas symbol, and we're going to turn off the line color here. You can either make it clear, say invisible, not invisible, no, yeah, pretty much invisible, or you can do black or white or whatever color you choose. You could do the individual colors if you select individual pieces, but I'm just going to select all of it and I'm going to change it to black. And you can also change the line thickness so it'll give you a more pronounced outline. So I'm going to make my line a little thicker, and I'm going to group this together, and then I'm going to, well, first I'm going to group it. Right click and group, and then I'm going to resize it so it can fit on bar shirt. Finding my placement, I'm going to place the Adidas symbol there. Just play with it a little bit until I get the right side and size, and there you have it. Like I said earlier, I hope you guys found this helpful, and hopefully you can use this to help expand your creativity. And yeah, hopefully this was a useful video. If you found the video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Share with a friend. Like it. Come back and look at it again. All of that good stuff. Thank you for stopping by, and I can't wait to see you for the next video. Remember, keep crafting, you creative crafters. Well, let's not forget the most important part. Let me show you guys how you save it. So you're going to go to File, and then you're going to choose Save As. You want to save it to your hard drive. And you have plenty of options that you can save it. If you have Business Edition, it'll allow you to save it as an SVG. And by saving it as an SVG, you can upload it in different applications, and you'll still be able to edit it. Or you can save PNG, JPeg. It's up to you. So you save it, choose your name, and just click OK, and then it's saved. You can also save it in silhouette as a silhouette file. That way you can always just go into silhouette and edit it. And if you add it to your library, which I don't ever do because I just haven't took time to set it up, you can actually use it on Silhouette Go on your different devices that you can download it on. So you can work on your projects away from home. So yeah, this is pretty much how you save it as a Silhouette file. You just do that. And so you just leave it as Silhouette instead of changing it. Thank you guys for joining me. Remember, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you guys with some answers to your questions. And again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week with the new video. Remember, drop those suggestions down below so I can make sure I'm giving you what you need.